But it's working, so I'll need to keep that open. Put that in there. Check in if I need to. Alright. Huge Deadlock patch today. 4 new heroes were added. There was no balance changes, but getting 4 heroes is enough, I think. Let's take a look at them. So we have Calico, Holliday, the Magnificent Sinclair, and Vyper. Holliday was like mostly complete in her kit. Calico had a lot of things changes, so did Sinclair. Vyper had a lot of the same things not change, but you got a bunch of new icons and stuff. So let's start here. Calico. Cute lady with a cat. A sphinx. Let's take her to the sandbox. Thick. She got some waist to her, you could say. She got a little bit going on. Alright, so for starters, she's got the Doomfist gun on her hand. Overwatch rememberers will know. Shoots like a shotgun blast out of her fist knuckle thing. Are you a bit quiet, maybe? Be very loud. So that's cool. She's got this, like, her first skill is like this cluster of bombs. Who brings their cat into a firefight? Check this out, okay? But no cooldowns. We got a cluster of bombs on her first skill. Her second skill is like a dash, and that counts for a light melee. Boom. I just realized you could hear the cat when she does that too, so that's cool. Nice little touch. Boom. Meow. Her third skill is probably the coolest thing. It used to be something weirdly different, but now you turn into her cat. Which is awesome. Meow. You can't take zip lines with it, but you can take the little grappling hook things. It's basically just it's not really mobility, it's map mobility. It's a bit of safety. When you're in the cat form, I think it says you don't get seen on the minimap. Yeah, you gain movement speed, become hidden on the minimap, which is huge. Actually, as a ganker. So you'll run into fights, you won't be seen, toss your things, and slam melee. And then her ult is just it's a 2-part damage thing, it's also an invuln. So it's damage on activation, and then cancel of the channel. Or the end of the channel. I don't think it's a cancel thing. Yeah, you can't cancel it, so it's just the duration. Meow. So we got Calico, kitty lady. Very cool. I really like what they did to this skill, because before, it was like a vision turret. You would stick it up on walls and stuff like that. It was very awkward. I don't know how it played in game, because I never Hero Labs did, but Engager, melee stuff. Gonna be really good with Spirit Snatch and melee lifesteal. And then this is your skill to like disengage, and then you freaking kitty your way out of there. That's freaking cool. That's Calico. Yep, I think that's everything worth talking about. Change hero. Holliday. Alright. Holliday might be the coolest character design I've seen in a long time. Just
God, I hate this city.
So cool. Let me show her from the character thing over here so that we can see her from the front. Cowgirl, lady, cow them, I don't know. Cow whoever. She's got a powder keg, a bounce pad, a passive bullet enhancement, and she's got a lasso. Very, very cool character. Long scarf, leather jacket, big ass pistol. She throws powder kegs.
Here comes the barrel.
No cooldowns. So that's really cool. There's lots of different hacks that you can do with the barrel. It's gonna take a lot of labbing. I'm sure somebody already knows all the maneuvers you can do with it.
Incoming.
But if you're running forward, it rolls forward. I think if you move backwards, no, it still does. If you aim downwards, it kind of doesn't roll forward. But you can punch it to launch it. That's her barrel.
Gonna blow.
Can't inherently throw it in the air.
got something
Yeah, it just
for
rolls
ya.
down.
Catch.
Or you can just
Incoming.
cast and melee and it freaking bounces like crazy.
Setting a barrel.
Boom. And it's a knock-up at the end. I forgot about that. Alright, her second ability is a bounce pad, which
Setting up a
it'll be a little
bounce
bit
pad.
hard to use, but smart players will very quickly learn how to abuse that, especially in lane.
Ready to get some airtime.
And they're persistent. I don't... Oh, you can have multiple. I wonder how long the duration lasts. He does damage and explosion when she lands, I think? No, okay. There is something where... it looks like they last about like 30 seconds, maybe a minute. But...
That's it.
Bounce pad?
Setting dynamite.
Barrel. Boom.
I got
That's
something
crazy.
for ya.
So,
Catch.
you got a Vindicta that's in the air, you can kind of shoot her out a little bit with this combo. Clear to have a pistol, so...
Target.
What's the condition for her to have the explosion happen on the bounce pad?
Bounce pad's down.
Weird. I don't really know. The combo you could be like boing, barrel punch, boom, explode like that. Looks very TF2. Yeah, she's pretty cool design. It's very Valve.
Here comes the barrel.
Boom. That's a combo. The ultimate is well, the passive is just bonus headshot damage and a debuff, a fading slow debuff.
You're going down.
Is pretty annoying.
Let me show you why I'm the
That'll be
law.
very annoying to try to get away from. But her ultimate is Bat Rider's Lasso from Dota 2.
Wrangling him.
Toss it out, and then you can take somebody with you wherever you want to go.
Hope I got this. I can't hold him for long. Got him roped up.
If you have like a preset
Dragging him.
bounce pad, you can drag somebody crazy places. Or if you bring like a mobility item, I think you can do this.
Take him out before they escape.
Yeah, look at that. With like Majestic Leap, you could just straight kidnap people. So now there's a new Bebop in town, basically. A new Bebop Paradox just arrived.
Whoa.
This is gonna be a huge combo character. It's gonna be crazy to watch like good players actually like do stuff with Holliday. But Holliday's very exciting in terms of like what her gameplay is gonna look like. That's Holliday. Let's go to... Not gonna bother reading that, somebody else can read it. I'm gonna save Magician because I think Sinclair's probably gonna be really cool. We'll get Vyper first. He's a little slithery snake guy. He's got this auto gun. Got a pretty crazy spread. You can see my crosshair. Look at the deviation as I fire. So it gets like almost shotgun. Not snake. You'd probably call him a newt, right? Rather than... He's more gecko-like, right? So... Alright, so Vyper has a dagger that he throws, applying fading slow and dealing spirit damage.
With me.
At that. Second skill is you target somebody. And you apply a damage thing that like explodes over time. Boom. But his real kit is this. Slither. You have increased slide distance, can slide up hills, and can turn faster while sliding. With 2 points in this, you get 2 free stamina. Look at that. I have 6 bars of stamina for free, basically. So, This guy slides everywhere. I'm gonna have to like show you a comparison just so you can see like what the difference in sliding is. But if you buy Burst Fire and like Fleetfoot, just these two items alone, which is not expensive by the way, you could do crazy stuff. Like this. Just slide down the hill, sliding back up the hill, sliding still, I'm sliding uphill. I'm sliding back downhill, I'm sliding uphill, I'm still sliding. Here we go again. Just yeah. I can just keep sliding forever almost. Obviously you need like a ramp that you can abuse to do that, but the nice part about doing that is you have infinite ammo when you slide. It's one of the important mechanics in the game if you know how to abuse it. When you slide around you have infinite ammo. So you just sit here firing like this all the time. You just keep abusing this hill and you never have to reload because you're just sliding. He's got a tiny clip, but if you abuse his slide, which good players will, that clip is nearly infinite. This is just burst fire. I'm not even like activating Fleetfoot right now. Like sliding up hills is crazy. That might have to be fixed. He's a little slippery guy with a lot of sliding capability. That's fucking wild, man. Just the fact that he gets like +2 stamina on this talent is pretty crazy, and in and of itself. His ultimate, what does it do? Throw an explosive bola. On exploding, the bola slows and damages nearby areas in the area, and at max duration, it's a 1-second petrify. Actually, no, it's a 2-second petrify, and at max duration, you get an extra second.
Yeah, I don't fight fair.
No cooldown.
Petrify.
So that's crazy. It's not a complicated kit. He's got some damage options and a hard stun on his ult, and he does a lot of sliding with free magazine stuff. Like that's the character in a nutshell. It's kind of boring, but you're gonna see the dude sliding around and causing problems. Like, what is this? What am I doing right now? It's almost uncontrollable. It's crazy. Crazy. And then the fourth character, which I'm pretty excited about, but his kit might need some refining. It's still pretty raw. Is the Magnificent Sinclair, and he is a puppet. Now that's not to apologize for the model that's not very good, but he is a puppet. So he's very, very raw. He was one of the newer... Raven's the newest hero that was added to Hero Labs, but before that Sinclair was one of the newer ones, so still a very raw character. He doesn't even have a unique gun model yet. I guess it's kind of different, but it's basically just Seven's gun. His first skill is you just throw something. There's a second activation on there?
I got him.
Huh.
Leave this to me.
Oh, cool.
Watch where this lands.
You can... Wow, alright, I didn't know it did that. That's pretty tight. Alright, so you got this little projectile that you can, like, change the trajectory of. That's cool. You have a clone that you can teleport to, but he also mimics your gun and your ability.
Please welcome my
So,
lovely assistant.
reactivating just swaps position. I assume you only get one swap per
Don't mess this up,
activation.
Savannah. Throwing bolt.
And his third skill is where his kit starts to kind of get wild. You get a hex finally. It's a 2-second hex with a 1-second additional duration. And his maximum is hex all enemies within 6 meters. That's crazy. Hold on. Spawn somebody else. Let's spawn
The stakes
Warden.
are high, and I will rise to the occasion.
Here. Move bots. Enemy. Let's put Kelvin back on because I'm going to demo that in a second. Boom. So if I hex, pretty long range too.
My favorite trick.
That's pretty insane. Dude, that's a 3-second duration. Wait a minute, this guy's gonna go even crazier than I originally thought. If you get basic duration extender, I think you might get another second out of that. Nearly another second out of it. He goes to superior duration, which is not expensive either. You get, well, it's not too much. That might not be valuable. But 4 seconds of like multiple people getting hexed. That's a crazy long time to hex multiple
Here's a
people.
special trick.
That's
just
insane.
for you. Now, where's my assistant? Time for some misdirection.
Not to mention, by the way, 26% amp. The amp scales with spirit power. Holy hell. The amp scales with spirit power?
Your mastery of the occult will go down
Okay,
in
wait, no,
legend.
that's crazy. 34%? The scaling isn't
In the
insane,
mood
but
for
it's
something
real.
Magical, I see.
If I have 93
Curiosity
spirit
shop
power,
is open for business. What do you say I
that amp
move the
becomes
mugs and show you
36%.
something real interesting.
I'm counting on you, Savannah. Blink and you'll miss it.
That's something. Okay, well, damn. That's insane. That's even stronger than I thought it was. And I already thought it was strong. His ultimate is Rubik from Dota 2. You pick enemy hero, you steal their ultimate ability. So you don't technically have an ult, except that you can steal other people's ults and have some really interesting options for what you can and can't do.
Now is your chance.
So Sinclair is going to be super, super interesting. This Rabbit Hex is way stronger than I even thought it would be. Now, getting to Boundless Spirit is a bit ambitious. But to say that you get Improved Spirit is not. And just getting up to Improved Spirit, you get 30% damage amp. So if you get this, plus like Mystic Vuln, Mystic Vuln is minus 12%. So you're basically saying plus 32% damage amplification just from those things alone. Just for 9,000 gold, you have plus 42% damage amp.
Magic changes, people.
That's something. That's Sinclair. I think this character is probably going to need nerfs. It definitely sounds like his gun is meant to be like a card throwing thing. That's the sound animation. But for now we have this gun model for him. Wait, I have the wrong thing open. Calico and Sinclair, your favorite? Yeah, Calico's really cool. I think Holliday might have the most playmaking ability. She might be the most fun to watch. But Calico is going to be super, super interesting to see how she interacts with like engaging fights. She's definitely like a frontliner ganker type thing. So that's the new set of heroes. Now we watch absolute mayhem. I am not playing Deadlock for quite a little bit. I'm going to let the dust settle on all of this, but in the meantime, we get to watch a lot of games.